in cybersecurity, we were working with a customer that they gave us a large set of their data to say, okay, show us what you can find in this. And from the time that we received the logs to converting it into RDF and having a machine was not very long. I mean, maybe less than an hour or two. And immediately we were able to run some queries that discovered things that we knew to be bad, but not previously identified. And by that, I mean there was no blacklist of the IPs. And that's typically one of the main ways is say, these IPs do bad things. There was no specific attachment on the email. There was no indicator of anything nefarious other than the fact that there were simple patterns in some of the system logs that when they follow this very simple pattern, that's definitely not the way normal network acts. It only acts like that when it's under duress. So we found that in and said, hey, that's just not right. But we had no indication other than there was a pattern of activity. Now, we know from experience, I had several cybersecurity experts that would look at it and said, yes, that pattern activity is not supposed to be that way. There is some tacit knowledge that need to be applied against it. But to get to that answer, and I ran several large organizations that did cybersecurity, hundreds of analysts, to get to that same answer over that same data set would have been a week or 2 week process, and it happened from start to finish in less than an hour and a half. Now, the value in that is that you have an adversary that's crafted some sort of intrusion into your network. If it takes you 2 weeks to find the answer that even happened, they've already crafted another one. They're always ahead of the game. Now, if it's an hour and a half, I don't know many good coders that can go into a system in an hour and a half. I mean, not like that, not repeatedly. It's very difficult. You give them a week, enough caffeine, they'll make it through that. So it's a unique advantage in that it's not just the cybersecurity piece that it's able to find, it's that it's able to find it rapidly and at a complex level that allows for some sort of activity to occur, cyber defense, whatever you want to apply against it, to specifically address something going wrong with their enterprise. You have an advantage. If you don't have that and it lags 5 to 7 days, then you're at a disadvantage. You'll never catch up. Thus, you find out that most cybersecurity solutions, hopefully, they provide an 80 to 90% solution. 10% they're not even addressing.